Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Sorry, I'm just too burnt to do the drive time report right now. We got our main live stream at 9 o'clock tonight. Hope you join in then. That way I can save all my notes and stuff for that, so I don't have to do it twice. I just got a lot of stuff that's going on between now and Saturday. I've got to drive about 300 miles tomorrow and do some work and stuff, or maybe stay down an extra night. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And this life is too short. Speaking of short and not a lot of time, the trade deadline is tomorrow by 4 o'clock. And apparently, the Washington Redskins are now open for business and are open to taking trade offers for Trent Williams. Trent Williams is one of the few players that they have that are any good, but Trent Williams basically said, screw y'all, I'm not coming back. And the Redskins pretty much just wasted the whole season waiting. It just seems like the Redskins always make the wrong move. But apparently they're at the point of being a fire sale because there's word on the street. Shout out to brethren, as you always used to email me. Word on the street is that you're doing anyway. Ryan Kerrigan and Josh Norman are also on the trading block, and I guess anybody else that you may want may be on the trading block. So I don't know if Josh Norman has a lot of trade value right now. Had they tried to trade these guys last year, they probably could have gotten a lot more than what they'll get at this time. And apparently the price they're asking for Trent Williams is going to be quite high, and I'm not sure they're going to get it at this point. But then again, you never know. We're hearing rumors that the Browns want to have Trent Williams. We'll have to wait and see. But the funny thing is we're hearing like Josh Gordon is going to end up being available. And the funny thing is, fans, in their minds, anytime anybody's available, we need to get that guy. That guy's great. But what happens is, you don't look at the recent history. You think about the great years of a player. And the reality is, a lot of these guys you start talking about, they're kind of done. Or they were in the right situation that they succeeded. It doesn't always mean that they're going to, be successful in your system. I remember, when Odell Beckham, we were like, people were like, oh, we should get Odell. Let's get Odell. And I was like, no, I don't want that kind of guy on my team. Because it's all about me. Here it was, in the offseason, we're going to be New England-like. We're going to be great for the next 5-6 years. We're going to work hard. And then don't show up for practice. And now, yesterday, this is where I told you guys, when things start going well in Cleveland, he's going to become the bad Odell. So yesterday, after being targeted like 61 times and only coming down with like 34 of the passes, he's turned into a 50-50 guy. After dropping a third down pass, basically he says, the team shies away from me because they're worried about Stephon Gilmore. I can only control the things that I can control. Throwing shade at the game plan and everybody else as opposed to looking at himself. You don't want guys like that. I remember, when people were saying, when Le'Veon Bell was being shopped around. Let's get Le'Veon Bell. It's like, Le'Veon Bell. Like 3.5 yards a carry with the Jets. Yeah, not real good. And now you got people that are saying we should sign AB. It's like, dude, did you see the fires he set off in Pittsburgh? Do you see what he did in Oakland, freezing his feet and raising a stink about his helmet and this, that, and the other, and then throwing the team under the bus for finding him for not showing up to practice? I mean, the guy is truly a cancer. I understand you look at the talent and you think back to, when he was leading the NFL in receptions and stuff, but how long ago was that? Because now we got people that are saying, oh man, Josh Gordon, man, let's sign that guy. I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but we have a top 5 wide receiver right now. And the other guys we have are doing pretty good because we're like leading the NFL in like passing. One of the top teams. You realize that, right? So what you may get out of Josh Gordon, it's not going to elevate your team a whole lot. But Josh Gordon hasn't had a great season since 2013. You know how long ago that was? That was the year that RG3 had a great season. It's been that long. You don't want to just sign everybody. Now, I got to give props to the Dallas Cowboys because all those guys I mentioned were guys that people were hell-bent on. Let's get those guys. Man, they don't want to win. Because in the first week of free agency, they were literally, the Cowboys don't want to win, man. They're not spending any money. They're not getting real players and stuff. The Raiders, look at them, man. They got people. Look at the Browns. They got Odell, and look at all the players they're putting together. And everybody took the bait. ESPN and those guys, they had those guys ranked 8. They were talking about, should New England be scared of the Cleveland Browns? And I told you guys, you can't just take a whole bunch of players that are great players and put them together and instantly think that they're going to be a team. And that's the thing that you don't realize. Team. The Browns are not a team. And guys like Odell Beckham, guys like AB are selfish. They don't buy into the team. And at the first sign of trouble, they're throwing everybody else under the bus, whether or not it's them or not. You don't want those kind of guys on there. Dallas Cowboys, you gotta give them credit. I know we haven't won a Super Bowl in forever, but you gotta give them credit when you look at Robert Quinn. I know what a lot of you guys said when you signed Robert Quinn. Man, that guy's a bum, man. He's old. Man, he's gone downhill, man. He only had 6 sacks with Miami last year. Damn Cowboys, they don't want to win. Everybody else is signing great players, big contract. Here we are signing has-beens, okay? Randall Cobb, he's doing good things for your team. He's playing a role. I dare say he's doing at least as good as Odell for a whole lot less money and a whole lot less headaches. So give the Cowboys credit because bringing in those kind of guys has actually worked out pretty good. And I'm betting that bringing in Michael Bennett, who has an axe to grind with 2 of the teams that we face, I think he's going to play pretty good. I may be wrong, but I like those kinds of moves. They don't cost you a fortune. It puts the onus on the player to play well because they want to get paid. But if you're Odell Beckham and you're already one of the highest paid receivers in the NFL, it don't matter if you win or lose. I'm still getting paid. Must be nice. Well, I'll see you guys tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern. I might need to take a little nap between now and then. I just can't seem to stop yawning today. Yeah. Getting a little worn out. I'll see you guys later.